Texas Roadhouse today, and when we went to go sit down, there was this girl who, you know, to me looked like she was maybe like 50 pounds bigger than me. I can't really say. I asked Destiny, like, I have this like crazy thing where if I see someone that's like really morbidly obese like I am, I'll literally ask whoever I'm with, hey, is that person bigger than me? I don't know why I do it. I don't know if it's because I want to feel better about myself or I want to understand how other people visually see me. I really don't know what it is. And I asked Destiny, she's like, I don't know, I wasn't really looking at her. I'm like, oh, that helps. But to me, she looked like she was about 50 pounds bigger than I was. Either way, we were both like super huge in the restaurant. And she was also sitting at a table with her like chunky friend, and I couldn't help but almost like judge this morbidly obese girl. Like, I am morbidly obese and I'm worried about other people judging me, but yet I am sitting there almost like judging this girl. Like, I wouldn't say I was like judging her like, oh my god, this big girl's in a restaurant. I was more so looking at her thinking, I'm so sad for her. Like, I'm sad that she's obese. And I noticed how other people stared at her, and it's like, it really opened my eyes. Like, do people look at me that way too and I just don't notice it? But I noticed it was somebody else. And then I really almost didn't even want to sit there because I felt like we were gonna draw attention because it's two really big girls. And it's like, when the girl stood up to leave, I hadn't even gotten my food yet, and it's like, I couldn't stop staring at her. Like, all I could think about is like, I'm so sad for her. Like, why is she eating out? I did think that at one point. Like, what the fuck? Like, I almost wanted to grab her and just be like, eat healthy, lose weight. I'm just kidding. Okay. I love sandwiches like this. And the olives. I feel like if you like olives, don't get mayonnaise. The olives kind of give that like kick you need. Actually had a dietitian reach out to me. It was the other day, and she wants to help me. And I think that's amazing. So, yay. I've never, honestly don't think I've ever ordered like spaghetti at a restaurant before. I was just craving it. Yeah, this spaghetti tastes homemade and it just tastes really comforting and it's really good. This restaurant, never been to it. Oops, sorry for that screechy noise. It's a place that Becky's been wanting to go to, and I was kind of hesitant because I thought this place, it's called BJ's by the way, I thought it was just like burgers and stuff. Your girl was wrong. So we're gonna start with the fact that when I got into the doctor's office, there was nowhere for me to sit because my ass is too big to fit in the chairs. So I had to walk from the car into the doctor's, which for me is already hard enough. And then every single one of the chairs had those arms on it, but they were definitely tiny, trust me. I mean, for the average person, I'm sure they're fine and dandy, but for someone like me, I wasn't able to sit down. So then I had to stand. I had to stand for about 15 minutes, and I'm not used to that. I don't stand on the regular basis. I don't stand that long on the regular basis. The longest I stand is daily in the shower. I try to take the fastest showers that you've ever known in your life because it is a struggle for me. These things are becoming a struggle and are a struggle for me because that's just how it is now. So then when they finally called me back, you guys know when you go to hospitals or you go to like doctors, go down this hallway, go down that one, turn that way, go down this way, go down that hallway, and then that one. It's just like you're going down all these ways, and then finally when it's time to leave, you're like lost. But I don't walk anymore. Like, I have a Fitbit, I don't use it. I have legs, I rarely use them. I need to move more, obviously, because this was so embarrassing. I was walking and walking and walking and walking to get to the room that I was going to be seeing the doctor in, and I was like breathing exactly like this. Like, it was so embarrassing because the nurse who called my name while I was in the waiting room was the one who saw me first, and I couldn't catch my breath, and it was just really embarrassing. So that was the first thing that happened, and I was trying to like crack jokes. I was like, oh, sorry, I have asthma. I have a dietitian, y'all.